For more on this story, let's bring in Armen, Georgian, our international affairs editor. He joins us via Skype. Armen, good to have you with us. As I mentioned earlier, sadly, this is nothing new in Nigeria. In fact, kidnapping is very prevalent nationwide.
It's prevalent and it's big business. And unfortunately, kidnappings on this scale are not new. Just in December, 300 schoolboys were abducted. Of course, we all remember the notorious kidnapping of nearly 300 schoolgirls in 2014 at Chibok. But while that kidnapping was carried out by Boko Haram, the extremist Islamist group, this particular event today, according to officials in Nigeria, has been carried out by bandits, and that's how they've also described the more recent kidnappings, including the ones that I mentioned in December. Of course, as you know, Sanam, the line is quite blurred between criminality and jihad. So it's hard to know whether these particular criminals had something to do with the jihadi group or not. We don't know that for sure. At the moment, they're being described as bandits. But what we do know is that these gangs of bandits have become more brazen in recent months. They have been more prevalent in the central belt and in the northwest of the country. And of course, they have been targeting children because they're easy targets. They know that parents will be desperate to get their children back, which means that if money has to change hands for a ransom, well, parents are obviously going to say, well, yes, so be it, anything to get the children back. So emotionally, this is pretty easy target for the bandits. And of course, the fact that it works for some bandits, that encourages other groups of bandits to do the same with impunity.
I mean, you just mentioned these groups have become more brazen. Does this put more pressure on the government in Nigeria to respond to these increasing security challenges?
I mean, the government is certainly under pressure, and there have been protests by Nigerians who are saying, why is the government not able to provide security for the country? President Buhari has condemned these kidnappings, but to those who've been demonstrating, and probably to many other Nigerians, those verbal condemnations have sounded increasingly hollow. They want action. So back in December, for example, President Buhari urged Nigerians to be patient and fair, he said, as we deal with the challenges of security, the economy, and corruption. Well, for many people in villages, their patience has simply run out. They have turned to vigilantes to try to protect themselves because they really don't expect much from national security forces. And so they've had to, in a sense, take matters into their own hands.
Armen, Georgian, thank you so much for that analysis on this common tactic among criminal and jihadi groups in Nigeria.